Hello everybody, come on in. I am Sandra with Painted Hands Decor. We're going to do something cute tonight. And then I will show you a couple things that I made last couple days, and then today I made a couple things. I haven't posted them yet, but I will tonight. There's a lag, but anyway. All right, so let me know how you're doing. Try to set that up just a little bit if I can. Hey Pearl, how are you tonight? Let me get me a paintbrush because I'll need a paintbrush. So we're working with this. I got this at Goodwill. There was 3 different sizes, so this is the smallest of the all 3 sizes. So we're gonna work with it tonight. And I think we're gonna work with this blue Java banana. It's Paint Pixie. I think we're gonna work with that tonight. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, let me flip my cardboard over. Get a clean side going here. Hey girl, how are you? So we are in the works of getting our next event going. So we're pretty excited about that. Let me see if I can find, I'm trying to find a brush that I didn't ruin today, because I think I set some back and forgot to put them in water. I've really got to learn to take care of my brushes. That's why I don't go buy anything fancy when it comes to brushes, because why don't I just mess them up? Okay. All right, so we're going to take our blue Java banana and we're going to paint this. And this is such a pretty color. I love this color. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give this a good coat. I love it. Today was actually pretty decent today, but they said we got some storms moving in tonight, so I'm not really excited about that. Not really excited about that at all. This is really pretty. No, winter, whenever it gets a hold of us, it doesn't want to let go, that's for sure. Okay, isn't that pretty? All right, so I'm gonna try, let me see how I'm gonna do this, because I do want to do these two. But I'm not gonna go, I don't think I'm gonna go inside of them, if that makes sense, like down inside. Because I do want a little bit of that gold kind of showing. Maybe if I just kind of go through here and kind of hit those real quick, and then I can go back the other way. just more or less, just kind of dry brushing this on. I think that maybe I should dry it. Hello, Alice. How are you? So I had chicken fried rice with my kids, my grandbabies tonight for dinner. My daughter and son-in-law made it, and they didn't like it. They said it was too salty or whatever. And I'm over there just eating it, and they're all over there like, it don't taste good. Well, the grandkids loved it, but they were critiquing their own work. And they're like, we should have done this, and we should have done it this way. And meanwhile, I'm just over there stuffing my face. I'm like, it's good, guys. What are y'all complaining about? Tasted good to me. Okay. Okay. That's usually the way it is, right? We critique our own work no matter what it is. All right, so there's that. Isn't that cute? All right, we're going to do the same thing with this. I'm thinking, or maybe we should do gray. I think we're going to do gray. So we're going to use Mud Pie, and that's a Dixie Belle, Paint Pixie. Sorry about that. That was a Paint Pixie paint as well. I think that's what we're going to, I think that'll be cute to do the two colors. Well, let me clean this off. Hello, Jackie. How are you? Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, I love this gray. It's so pretty. Okay, maybe I can hold it down here. This will definitely have to have a couple coats. Let's set it down and let's try to kind of do it this way. If I miss any on that side, I can't see, but I'll go back and I'll get it here in a little bit. Okay, so let's dry it. All right, so let's do a little bit more. Hello, Kimberly, how are you? It's a little better. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing because I can't really like pick it up. Oh, don't pull off there. You got to be careful because you will pull the paint off. The paint that you already have, I just did it a few times. But that's okay because I think we're going to distress it anyway. So I think it'll be okay. Hello, Amanda. Hi, Chris. Oh, that sound looks horrible. Let me see if I can fix that just a little bit. Hey, Mom. My mom's watching. Okay, now what do I do with my, oh, there it is. I was like, what do I do with my paintbrush? Okay, so we're going to touch up there. And over here, looked pretty rough. It's like I said, I'm not able to just pick it up like I want to. So we're just kind of trying to cover up some of that as much as I can. I can't tell. Hey Shelby, how are you? Okay. Oh, I think that'll work. All right, let's just try it. Hello, Hope. Hey, Connie. Okay, so I think I don't really like want to touch it, but I think that's going to be cute together. What do you guys think? You can't really see because of the way, the angle of my camera, but I think that's going to be cute together. I just don't want to pull off some of this paint. Okay, we're just going to let that sit right there. Okay, so what we have, this, I want to say, I don't remember who, I'm trying to think of who did this print right here. I want to say her name was, Cheyenne, Shayna or something. I don't know. I'll have to look, go back and look. I can't remember what her name was that made this. We're going to use that. I think I have two images that I was going to try to see which one looked better. Because they both looked cute when I held them up, so. Hello, Teresa. Okay. So let me see. So this is what I wanted to do, was put that on there like that. I think that will be really cute. So now I need to find another brush that I can use. I really gotta take care of these better. Okay. Like, where's my Mod Podge? Alright, so I think we're just gonna put this on here, and then because I'm gonna Mod Podge around it, so it doesn't matter if I go out of the perimeter of the little sign. That's cute. I love these little labels. I'm having so much fun with labels. I'm decorating my kitchen with different labels. Alright, so we're going to take that same brush and we're just going to kind of go around it and kind of Mod Podge the whole entire thing. Oh, hang on. I'm getting this everywhere. I don't want to mess up that image, so we want to kind of go down here, and I'll dry it again to get some of those wrinkles out because there's quite a few of them in there right now. And we don't really want those in there if we don't have to. Thank you, Brooke. I really appreciate that. So I'm just kind of going through there and just kind of hitting the these little, like this little edge here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's dry it. Hello, Teresa. It is such a pretty color. I love it. Oh no, we're supposed to get some kind of weather tonight. I hope it doesn't get bad. Thank you, Connie. Okay. Isn't that cute? Okay, so this is metal, so it's going to be a little hot for me to pick it up. I'll wait. Wait just a second, because that is really hot. So what we're going to do now is, let's see. I'll probably work on the basket a little bit more before I glue it to the base. So we are going to get a little bit of black. Hey, baby. What you doing? Oh, there's a table there. Okay, so we don't need a whole lot. And then let me grab, let's go ahead and grab this one here. Northern Illinois. Wow, yeah. We're supposed to have, we had an alert go off earlier for a tornado watch. It's like, I'm not ready for all that noise yet, you know? I'm just not, like. I wonder if we could just, you know, go somewhere else for a while. Alicia, are you supposed to get bad weather too? I mean, you're not too far from us. Especially, you know, when it comes to like a system or whatever. Just gonna kind of tapping, you know, kind of tap and move on. Oh man, that's not good, Pearl. That's almost like a whiteout with you know, with its snow. Okay. So I think that looks cute like that. So let's try it. She lives in Marlow, Oklahoma. She lives about, oh, like 10 or 12 miles from here. Oh, I don't want that. So we live not too far from each other. Weatherman said the humidity is right. It could, oh, that's not good. Yeah. And you guys got a lot of humidity. I remember that. It's hot there. When we went to see Penny and Alan and Alicia, I stepped outside the car and my glasses fogged over. I was like, every time it's like, oh my Lord, I don't know if I can handle this. Okay. I don't want to do too much, but I think that's cute. Okay, so let's dry it. I almost want to kind of take a little bit of that, but I'm scared I might mess it up. Just kind of bring some of that in here. Just to kind of make it look all like it's all together, you know? Okay. Need this. Actually, let's go ahead. Look at that. That's going to be cute, guys. That's going to be really cute. Okay. Let's see. What can I do with this? Besides maybe give it another coat, make it a little better, and then Mod Podge it to where it's a little shinier, maybe. I just feel bad for those. Yes, I agree. Just want to give this a good coat. Let me, no, I don't want to set it down like that because it'll take all the paint off the top. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he does get a lot of prayers, that's for sure, Connie. And we appreciate them. Add a little bit of jute rope around that too to kind of give it a little more of a country look. I need this. Okay, yeah. I don't know if any of this will touch, but we could try it. Actually, we're just going to do it this way. Make sure that it's in the center the best that I can get it. Okay. I'll make sure that that stays together. I think that's cute. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Okay, so what we have, oh, I was gonna do some wax on it too. Hopefully now it don't come apart when I'm trying to put that on it. Because if it does, I'll just have to put it back together. Okay, so now let's do one more thing before we get going. Is that paint? That was paint. Let me wash this off. Thank you, Pearl. Okay. I'll put a little bit of this on it. I don't want a whole lot, but just some here and there. All right. Just a little bit, you know, just kind of give it a little something. Okay, so that's what it's looking like, but we're going to go over that with some Mod Podge. Just kind of let that do its thing for that rust look. And I'm going to put a little bit on the print itself. in a couple of places. Kind of gives it a patina look. And that's a good color for a patinaed look. It's definitely a good color for it. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's dry it. Love it. I think it's really cool. Okay, let's put this lid on. All right, so I have a little piece of a egg crate. So we're going to be gluing this down in here. And that's just basically going to be giving us some height, is all that's going to be doing. So I'm going to stick that right there in the middle. I need to grab my saucier. Axel, watch out, baby. Oh, gosh. Alright, so I'm going to grab some of this. I can pull it apart. Need more than this, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to put it in here. I think that'll be fine. We're going to kind of try to somewhat glue it down. I know it won't be the easiest to do. I need you out of there. Okay. Okay. We can kill some of these right here, get them out of the way. We don't want to, I don't want to do all of them because I do kind of want it to kind of spread out a little bit. But they didn't need to be all that crazy. Okay. So what we're going to do is we've got little eggs that we're going to put in it. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to play around with them just for a second. And we're going to kind of do that same technique like we did on there. Just kind of make them a little more spotted, give them a little more interest. Like that. Just lay them right there. Don't smear, please. Okay. So that's all we're doing to them. Just kind of tapping it on there. Actually, it's all I'm doing. I didn't really get anything on that one. I just didn't want to put just plain white eggs, you know, on the top of it. I needed it to look better than that. Okay. It's got a couple more. See if I can scoop off this paint here. there. And one more. I know most eggs don't look like this when you pick them up, but these will. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I might be messing them up doing this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I like that. So we're going to get the white out. Paint back over that. I thought it would be cute. In my head, I thought it would be cute. I do like the black. So not everything works. Or actually, I probably could just put that one down the bottom. I don't know. We need to dry them though. And hope they don't fly everywhere. And I hope that they don't melt. I'm scared it's going to be more of a mess than what I want. Okay. So, let's get some white paint and let's fix that one. Just grab a little brush. I'm going to try not to mess with those specks there. Okay, so this one I'm going to try to put down towards the bottom. I think that's cute. Let's grab a little bit of rope here. I'm thinking maybe we're going to wrap it around the bottom part. Yep. I usually have either paint on my face or something. That's how you know, like, when somebody gets into it, it's like they have stuff all over them. Okay. Go like that. So I think that'll be good. That'll be cute. Yeah, right? That would not be good. Yeah, I've got it all over me. Okay. That's cute. That just kind of gave it a little more of a country look, I think. Isn't that cute? All right, so I want to hit the heat tool with it, but I'm scared that I will melt them. And I don't want to do that. So they're pretty dry. This one here is kind of wet. Oh, we were going to do, because I was going to do a little wax on them too, so I do need to make sure that they're fairly dry. Yeah, I've already smeared it right there. They look like little cow prints. Wasn't intentional. That's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, that was a little dark, but okay. Let's see, this one looks a little dry. I got these eggs at Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah, because it come with some dye, and I got rid of the dye because I didn't want the dye. I just wanted the eggs, and they come in a little carton, but I tore the carton up. Thank you, Shereen. Try not to get this too dark, but enough that you know it kind of looks dirty. Did anybody have any problems with their cell phones last night? Because mine wasn't working, and then a couple people in our town was asking if they were having issues with their internet and their phone. And I just didn't know if it was like a nationwide thing or if it was just in our area. I was just kind of curious about that. But it lasted for several hours. And then the last few days, whenever I go to my business page, you know, where it says like what's on your mind and where you can post something, it was gone. And then it says something happened. I'm like, so I can't post on my page? Like, but if I go to my personal profile and then go back to my business page, then it would be there for a little bit, but then it would glitch and do it again. And I'm like, so I had to be really quick if I wanted to post something. But today it's been doing better, so okay. I had to glue these in. Those almost look like footballs. So maybe what I might do is I might take the white and just tone them down a little bit where you can, I don't know, is that going to mess it up too? Where you can still see some of it, but not as bright. I feel like I'm messing these all up. I don't know. I feel like I messed them up, guys. What I could do is I could take one and kind of do the cream on it so they're not just all white. You always have internet issues? Well, this I think was more with our phones, and I mean, my internet kept going off and coming back on, but it wouldn't stay on very long, and then it would not stay on like very good. It was just, I don't know what was going on with it. So I'm thinking about taking some of this and going in with a little bit of burnt umber and just making this a little bit darker, and then do one that's kind of a little darker than that. Just kind of let's see. Let's do that. Where's my burnt umber? Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but let me get a little bit in here. I probably didn't want that much. I wish these were easier to hold while you paint them. Let's see. I'm trying to cover up as much of that black as I can. Let's see. Well, stop. Let's do another one like this, I guess. This covers it better than the white because it's acrylic paint and this is chalk paint, so. All right, let me see. I'm thinking I'm gonna do one a little bit darker. I'm just trying not to have to dry them because I don't want them to melt. Okay, and this one, okay. I think that'll work like that. My hands are all gross. Okay, let me see. Just trying to throw, make it like a little bit of dirt on some of them. Okay. What I could do is let me take a little bit of my Mod Podge here. I had some in a lid, didn't I? And I think what I'll kind of go back over a little bit of it with I think that'll kind of help make them look a little more dirty. It'll take longer to dry. But it'll be okay. Trying to make them look a little more realistic. There. Okay, may have to touch some of them up because I think my fingerprints are going to be all over them. So, let me see. Okay. Do one more. Come on. All right, so I think those will be good. All right. There. Oh, that gets stuff all over me. Okay, so let's go ahead. I know it's going to be hard to do this, but we're going to go ahead and start getting these glued in. And then if I have to, I can kind of hit them wherever, like if my finger pulls any paint off or whatever. Let's go. That one like that. I still want to be able to see some of this. I don't want the eggs to cover it all. Figure out how to set these. Okay, set that one like that maybe. Maybe. Some of these may not stay. And then that may be enough right there. Because you don't want to overdo it, right? And I think that last one's going to overdo it. Hello, Manny. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So we're just making a cute little farmhouse egg holder, I guess. Okay. Just kind of want to pull some of this Excelsior up just a tad bit. So you could see it. It's not just all pushed down inside. It may do just a tad bit. So it seems like they're glued down pretty good, I think. Okay, my hands are so gross. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Okay. So we just gotta let that dry because it's still pretty wet. But I think it's cute. I'm just trying to decide if I want to still put that one egg here. I just feel like it's too much. I feel like it's too much. Okay, so we had the basket and we painted it with the blue, is it Blue Java? No, that's not it. Blue Java Banana is what we painted it with, Paint Pixie paint. And then we just kind of grunged it up. We put some black on it. We put cinnamon on it. And we used dark wax on it too. And then we just painted the, oh, we didn't put the Mod Podge on that part, because that does look a little dry. But other than that, we just painted the base. Mud Pie is what we painted that. And then we just put the eggs in and glued them down. I used a part of the egg carton that they came in to give them height. And the, like I said, the print, I'll have to go back and see exactly who posted that. But I know her name starts with an S. And I always like to make sure that I give credit for all the prints. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, I pulled the paint off right there. Oh, well, I can fix that. I can fix that later. I'm just trying not to mess it up anymore. Let's dry it. I think it's cute. I put too much Mod Podge down there, so I'm just trying to get it to go away. I'm wondering if I could take a little bit of our Mud Pie, just kind of dab it on here. There we go. Go over here. All right, I think that looks good. I don't want to go too much because I don't want to melt the eggs. think that looks cute. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do to it. Really got to clean this place up. So I'll show you. Let me get my hands cleaned up real good, and I'll show you what I made earlier today. And then I made some stuff yesterday, or yesterday. Watch out, baby. Watch out, baby. There she's like, just run over me. I don't care. Okay. So this idea here, I come up with after I made this here. This little bucket here. Isn't that cute? So I did the cinnamon like I did on this one. Just kind of dirtied it up. In this print, I think it's the same lady. I have to go look and see what her name is. But on my candle, I put hot glue all over it, and then just kind of had some run down here just to kind of make it look a little more primitive. And then it's got the eggs on the top. So I made that. I made this little block of wood I got at Goodwill. And so I created that, which I think is really cute. So I just did the same thing with the cinnamon and the Mod Podge. Just kind of put it together. And then, well, let me reach, because it's going to be hard to reach. Okay. Let me see if I can grab them. Alright, so I made these last night. These are images that I made. So I thought those were really cute. I made 4 of them. And those are going to go with the little cow that I'm going to make pretty soon. I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to. So that's all together. That's a set. Isn't that cute? And then today, I made the bottles last night. And then I made these 2 pieces today. And then this piece here. It just says farm, what does it say? Farm fresh eggs. And then just got a couple little eggs on both sides. So those are just some things that I made today and last night. Or yesterday, actually. So I think they turned out really cute. So I am taking my kitchen and I'm kind of going in a more like primitive, like a lot of labels. So that's what we're going to do with my kitchen. I think it's cute. But this really turned out cute. I love this. I think I really love this today, but I think this turned out even cuter. So anyways, that's what I've been up to. Just doing this. I love using these labels. Oh gosh, I've got stuff just hanging all over me. Okay. Anybody want to come over and clean my craft room? I'll let you. Don't get paint on me. I will let you come clean. It's a mess. Like, I get in here and I go 90 to nothing, and it's just like, it's crazy. So that's pretty much what I have tonight. I'm thinking when I go live again, which may be tomorrow, I have these 2 jugs here. So we may do these tomorrow, which I think will be really cute. Got a cute little print on them. So I've got them sitting there thinking that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think I'll put it as my centerpiece. That's really cute. I like it. Okay, well, I guess, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and let you guys get some rest because it is 9/11. And I hope you guys have a blessed day tomorrow. And I will be praying for all of you guys. Now I got the hiccups. But anyways, you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.